2, 1, go.
Greetings, everyone, to a exciting episode of Tales from the Bottom of the Ocean, where we showcase the Dark Empire. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm all right. Dark, dude.
It's very dark, yes. All right, are you ready for this escapade into Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, hit me.
All right, fair enough. All right, so your name is Wolfgang Kampf, and you're an Inquisitor on behalf.
People already make fun of my real name for sounding like Mein Kampf, so you might as well just take it in stride.
You're an Inquisitor on the employ of the Dragon Emperor of Prime Dominion. You're being sent to the back reaches of the Marches of Geloi, a country off from the main capital, which is the Prime Dominion. You're being sent there on inquisitorial business. Something about some kind of cult-like influence infiltrating this town. That's your mission, so that's what you're going to do.
How much do I get paid?
You get paid a lot. Well, it's service is usually its greatest reward. Something like that.
I'm a volunteer?
No, no, you get paid. It's just that the thing is that since it's a very secretive society. It's called the Protectorate. Like you're part of like an organization called the Protectorate that protects the mortal races of this world.
Okay.
Or it at least protects the mortal races of this world that are under the Dragon Emperor's command or dominion.
All right.
All right, so.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
Stop making fun of Mark. All right. So, right now you're in a carriage.
I'm in a carriage.
Yeah, you're in a carriage.
Carriage, all right.
Horse-drawn carriage. It's thunderstorming. Very violent thunderstorms. You can hear the lightning arcing through the sky and the rain smashing against the side of the glass window.
Let me smash. All right. Okay.
You're jostled awake very suddenly by a rogue bump in the road, which shakes you awake very heavily.
Unlike that guy we encountered on the way here.
Shut up. You hear the carriage driver say, "Whoa!" He looks back behind you. He looks back behind him in the carriage. He says, "You all right in there?"
I've been jostled out of my sound sleep.
Yes, but are you all right?
I guess. I suppose. I don't get a lot of sleep. I'm a big, important guy, you know.
You seem important. What brings you out here so far in the Marches of Geloi?
That's a good question.
It's fine. You're on the employ of the Dragon Emperor.
I'm in the employ of the Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, so you're investigating.
You don't got to worry about nothing else.
Yeah, it's very secretive.
Very secretive.
Yeah, exactly. He says, "Oh, all right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let you off here. My route doesn't go this far, so many war tales of disappearances, brigands, all kinds of horrible stuff. So we're not necessarily obligated to go out this far. You're gonna have to hoof it the rest of the way, sir."
I mean, don't you wonder what's there though? It's nothing wrong with investigating.
Are you trying to persuade him?
Yeah.
All right, so for all intents and purposes, let's say that your charisma is you don't have a negative or positive modifier for your charisma, so roll that d20.
I could just lie about what I get and you would never know. It's too far away.
Be honest, please.
15.
Are you really?
Yes, I actually got a 15.
All right, I'm going to trust you. All right, Wolfgang.
I wouldn't lie to you. That's in my bonds or whatever. I don't lie.
Look at him on the screen. I mean,
What's a screen?
what is the screen? Anyway, all right, so the gentleman, he looks at you precariously and says, "Well, all right, but," and he sort of ruffles in his pocket a bit, and he says, "Whoever this fellow, Dragon Emperor, whatever, it's coming out of his paycheck."
I got 2 swords, like 5 daggers, and a gun. We'll be all right. Do you even know what a gun is?
He's like, it's one of those loud things with the smoke, right?
Yeah. That's the layman's terms, yeah.
He says, all right. And he sort of cracks the reins of his carriage, and the carriage continues rolling down the road.
Do I have any liquor?
No.
Does he have any liquor?
Yeah, he's got some.
What kind?
It's like this very, very backwater kind of moonshine-esque kind of thing.
That's serious gourmet shit. Can I have some of that?
He says, this keeps me up. What are you doing?
Couldn't reach it.
What are you reaching for?
Twins.
What?
The right
Shut up. Oh my god.
I'm sure our audience must be so confused.
They should.
I don't care. This is fun. I'm playing D&D.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, he says, all right, here. If he needs some, here, you can have it.
All right, I take a fat swig.
All right, or roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right, my constitution's definitely at least
2.
a +2 modifier.
Yeah, so go ahead, roll.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Let me re-roll that.
No!
All right, I got a 10.
No, what did you get? Come on.
I really got a 10.
Okay, fine. You got a 10?
Yeah, it slipped out of my fingies.
Okay.
You know, I'm a rogue. I got slippery fingers.
All right, fine.
It's just like that such.
All right, fine. All right, so you heave a bit. It's quite disgusting, but yeah, it's quite nasty, but it might be better than anything. It's gonna definitely keeping you awake.
All right, take another swig.
To roll another Constitution saving throw.
That is an 8.
Can you really not? Oh, you don't have your glasses
He
on.
doesn't have his goggles.
I got an 8.
Okay, since you already had a swig before, I'll let you roll it again. The advantage.
So I roll again.
Yeah.
Mechanics, everybody. I got a 19.
I forgot you can't see.
Why don't you just roll it on your end?
I got a 19.
Well, I guess I could. Would you mind if I rolled it on my end?
Yes,
Okay.
I would mind greatly.
See, he minds greatly. Okay, so this time it goes down a lot easier.
All right, take another swig.
Roll another d20 at advantage.
I got a nat 1.
Advantage.
Advantage, so you can't unless you get another nat 1. Oh, come on.
Just fucking rolling.
I don't know. It's
Wait.
gone.
What? What?
Hold on, I got a lantern for a reason. Calm your horses.
It rolled under the carriage. Where did it go?
I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Oh my god, Mike.
All right.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm going to throw it at him. Mike, catch.
No.
I can't see. I'm casting dancing lights, bro. Don't worry about it.
No, stop. Stop with your archaic technology. Don't worry, I got another d20.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let me roll again. I got a 2. So I got a nat 1 and a 2, boys.
Okay, so
Girls.
that time you really do just spit up a bit.
All right, no more sippies.
Disappeared.
No more sips.
Where did my d20 go?
She's gone.
Get up. Don't worry about it. I got like freaking 50 of them.
Oh, but I couldn't keep them in the first place. Okay.
No,
Whatever.
mine.
I'm a rogue. I take things.
Steve, where is it?
Can we get back to the campaign, please?
Don't worry, Steve. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Pass to me. He already got his, so let me have mine. Thank you.
Compelling content.
Seriously.
All right, so I drank like a half gallon of this moonshine. Am I drunk?
I mean, you definitely might be a little bit.
Oh, I'm a little drunk.
All right. So the carriage rolls down the almost at the highway. The trail for
95.
Deja vu.
to the trail for about another mile, and then the carriage driver looks at you and says, "All right, this is way beyond my route, so I'm afraid."
You didn't disappear yet. You might as well keep going.
He says, "You're going to Greenwich."
Yeah. I mean, if it's a town there, obviously people don't just disappear. How do you think they got there?
He says,
You gotta use your head, man.
he says,
You can't buy into superstition. Even though that's like my whole livelihood, you can't buy into superstition.
says, all right. If anything goes wrong, though, I'm out of here.
All right.
All right. So he continues on, going ludicrously fast, making the carriage jostle about very heavily, scaring the horses many times during the harsh thunderstorm. And finally, you arrive. And he says, all right, it's there. Go ahead, sir.
Well, what else you got going on?
He says, what do you mean?
You might as well just come with me.
Roll persuasion.
I lost my D20. I'm kidding. I can actually see this one a lot better. I got a 12. 12 plus 2.
He says, no way. I am not going in there.
All right, you big. Thank you for the ride and the liquor. Get out of my face.
He unlatches the door of the carriage and lets you go.
All right, bye.
Again, it is raining very, very heavily.
It's raining pretty hard.
Yes, yes.
I better find shelter.
Thunderstorming even.
I better find shelter. Where do I go for shelter?
So it is quite a small town. There is it's just the standard archway. There's nobody even guarding it. It looks very rundown and decrepit. Wooden palisade around it. You continue on into the town, trudging through the mud and through the rain. And finally you see what looks to be some sort of a tavern. But it's just absolutely ghastly. It's sunken into the earth partially because of, you can only assume, like some sort of erosion, or just it's being built on very unsolid ground. And
I'm gonna bust through the doors
it's gonna bust
really
through.
quietly.
Okay, roll a d20.
Why?
Wait, are you gonna bust through it like violently or like quietly?
No, I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay. So you have to jostle the door a bit in order to get it to actually budge, but finally, after you lift it and move, like push forward.
What's a guy gotta do to get a dry martini? Wait, what's it called? The Brian Griffin line? Whatever. Who's like at the hump to get a dry martini around here? Steak in my skin.
Second repeat.
You lift the door up and push it open, and finally it gives way.
Is anyone in here?
You see inside very sultry looking folk.
Sultry? Like,
Wait, that means sexy, right?
that means sexy. That means like temptatiously sexy.
Okay, whoa. Whoops.
Very
Did you mean swarthy?
No, I meant sullen. Sullen.
Oh,
Yeah,
depressed.
you see many sullen-looking folk just gathering around after what looks to be some sort of a hard day. They all give you like very nasty glares.
What are y'all looking at?
They all sort of grumble and get back to their business, drinking their various alcoholic beverages.
Y'all think you had a bad day? Let me tell you about my day. I got out of bed, immediately stepped in dog shit. I got down the stairs, but my foot was slippery. I fell down the stairs, and then I got into a horse carriage, and now here I am.
Compelling RP.
Based.
I'm just gonna walk up to the bar and be like, just gonna say hi to the bartender.
He looks over at you. It's a man. He's missing an eye, but doesn't have an eye patch. That's how you know he's poor.
I had to sell my eye for this eye patch.
Wait, what is that from?
It's from nothing. I just made it up.
I think I could have sworn I heard that from somewhere. But anyway,
Back to the game.
back to the game. You just see a nasty wad of crust over his missing eye, and his muscles are bulging in very, very outrageous ways. It looks like he does manual labor, but he's definitely broken his body in several ways.
Okay.
He looks over at you and says, "Now, what do you have?"
What do you got? What do you recommend? What you got on tap?
He
I need something to get the taste of backwater shine out of my mouth.
says, "Only one thing on tap, and that's Grunwich Ale."
Alright, let me get some of that. Let me get some of that and pour some vodka
What is
over it.
going on over here? Steve, you alcoholic, relax.
Here, I got your grog.
Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna get the, what they call it, a boiling water or something when you add like hard liquor to beer. Let me get one of those.
He says, we ain't got no hard liquor. It's just this.
All right.
And he says, if you need to vomit, the toilet's over there.
All right, thank you.
He slides over the mug and, let's just assume that you give him how much for whatever it costs. It's only like a copper, so.
All right, all right.
All right, so you take a sip. It's absolutely rancid, but it's actually doable. It's just very hearty,
Okay,
very hearty, a very heavy beverage.
okay.
And so, almost very suddenly, from the doorway that you came in from before, a group of men, about 3 of them, bust into the door.
All right.
These men are armed and are quite buff, very heavy, rough-looking fellows.
Okay.
You continue on, sipping your Grunwich ale. And finally, in a sort of casual-like fashion, 2 of them flank you on either side, while the other one sort of leans against the main pillar that's actually supporting the ramshackle building up. The bar patrons are just kind of looking around very mysteriously, but are trying to keep to their own business. You know, some of them are in the corner. They're very, very short and like hunched over. A lot of them have hunchbacks or like.
I'm gonna tell these
illnesses.
2.
Yeah.
I'm trying to mind my own business. What are you doing?
Well, first of all, let me just say, like they order their ales and then they just sort of the ones flanking you to your left and right just sort of look you up and down.
Oh, is it like kind of like roll for insight to see if it's like obviously menacing?
Go ahead.
What's insight? That's a wisdom roll.
Yes. So let's say your wisdom is +1.
Okay. Compelling.
Just gonna land in the nether.
Please don't drop it again. I'd be so mad.
I got a fucking 5. Garbage rolls. I don't want to play anymore.
Ah, jeez. All right, so that 5 is unfortunately bad.
Don't say.
Actually, no. Hold on. Let's say you're proficient in insight since you're an inquisitor.
So what does that mean? Do I get?
So it's +3. So it's like a
8.
yeah.
Well, and plus
It still fails, but you know.
yeah.
What's the point?
I'm just letting them know, dude. You gotta let them know. All right. You don't know what the hell's going on with these very mysterious band of men, but they're definitely up to no good.
Can I pickpocket their weapons before they even attempt to attack me?
All right, freaking. This isn't Skyrim, even though Arthanduin or whatever the hell his name
Well,
is.
can I try?
Alduin, yeah, whatever.
I'm a rogue.
I mean, they're very obviously like it would be pretty obvious, so it would be very hard, but you can if you want to.
They're sitting down drinking.
Well,
How's that
actually, no,
work?
they're not actually sitting down drinking, like just drinking. They're eyeing you up and down pretty heavily.
Oh. Are they humans?
Yeah, they're humans.
Alright, what am I supposed to do about it if you're not gonna let me pickpocket them?
No, you can if you want to. Just be hard.
No, because I don't want to be presumptuous.
All right. All right. So
I'm gonna turn to one of them.
yeah, go on.
Yo, you got a smoke? You got a smoke?
Hold on, I'm laughing. Just give it a second.
Buy you a drink for a smoke.
He says, "Well, shit. That's all you had to say." Steve, relax, please. He says, "Shit. That's all you had to say," and he and he whips out a dagger and smashes it in the table right in front of you.
That doesn't look like a smoke to me.
He says, "How about I take all the money that I need for my drinks, and I keep my smokes, and you keep your life."
I'm gonna smash my mug over his head.
All right, roll it.
Strength?
Well, no, it would just be an attack roll. So roll an attack roll.
So what would that be? Just a d20?
Yeah.
17.
Nice. All right, so roll a d4 since it's an improvised weapon. That's
I
what
wish I took the tavern brawler feat.
Are you twisting around the
I
die?
think I got a 4. I actually don't know how D4s work.
No, it's the number that's facing upwards. You can't twirl it around. It's
Oh, okay. Let me just redo it then.
so that looks like a 2, I think.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Say 2.
He cries out like ah, and the other brutes leap into action. All right, so the way we're gonna do initiative, since I'm not really that well equipped, unfortunately, is that we're gonna do initiative every round.
Don't I also get a sneak attack?
Yeah. Okay, the rules of sneak attack are a little weird. So
But
you have to. So in this case, you have to have had advantage, or you had to have had advantage on the attack, or had to have.
He was
had an
unsuspecting.
ally. No, well, but he was watching you. Like he kind of knew it was coming.
All right.
He knew something like it was coming. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he thought you were gonna reach for a weapon.
Well, hold
first.
on. Can I like grab him and like use him as a hostage?
Okay, are you smashing him with the head with your mug, or are you grabbing him?
Yeah, I hit him in the head with my mug, and then can't I just go
Okay,
on?
but no. It's either or. Unfortunately, like now, the action economy is gonna have to go through.
All right, fine. I hit him in the mug.
This is why we go till 2 a.m.
All right, so roll your die for initiative.
Here's it.
So if I'm a rogue, I'd have a pretty
No.
decent initiative.
Yeah, let's say it's a +4.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty
We're
good.
at level 2?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Jesus.
Oh boy, I got a 3.
All right, so let me roll initiative for one of the thugs.
So mine's 7 plus 4.
He got a 6. All right,
So,
so it's your move, Wolfgang Camp.
All right, which is it? The guy I just smashed? With
Yeah,
the-
he's gonna try to hit you now.
Well, I go first, don't I?
Yeah, he's reaching for his short sword. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna roll the grapple.
All right, so roll the grapple.
So what's my strength?
Probably be like a +2.
Got the grappler feet.
Mike, just roll the d20, please.
All right. Even though I think I'd have the grappler feet because I'm a variant human, but okay. I got a 15. That's not bad.
All right, so he's gonna. Let me see. He's gonna roll. I believe grapple. It's just a strength contest. So, give me 1 second. Okay, so you got an 8, and he's only got like a +2. So you
All right.
so you grapple him.
I grapple him and I have my dagger to his throat. I just say, if anyone else moves, he dies.
And all the thugs sort of like they have their weapons half out of their scabbards, and they say the more meaner and dumber looking of them looks at you and says, "We don't take kindly to strangers here in Greenwich."
Greenwich.
Granite Street.
Hey now,
You're a rockstar.
I'm not trying to cause trouble here. Despite what it looks like, I ain't causing trouble. I simply just want my drink and to go about my business. And all I asked for was a smoke in exchange for a drink. And I don't take too kindly to people attacking me for no reason. So how about y'all fuck off or I slice his throat? That's just how it's gonna have to be.
All right. So
Nothing personal.
Yeah.
He's just, nothing personnel. He just kind of bothered me.
the the man you're holding, he looks at the guys and says, just let him go. Just let him go. And they all sheathe their weapons. And he sort of holds up his hand and he says, all right, we're good. We're cool now. Can you let me go?
Well, where's my smoke?
He sort of reaches in his pocket and he whips out looks to be some sort of it's like a wooden box, and he says, I only have the tobacco. I don't have any paper.
I got a pipe. Don't worry about it. And I slam a copper down. It's like his drink.
And the barkeep sort of very very slowly sort of moves over another mug.
Can I smoke in here?
He says, thatch roof, take it outside.
All right. All right.
All right. So, are you gonna let him go now? He gave you the smokes.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. I'm a man of my word.
All right. So, you let him go, and he sort of very quickly rushes away from you and says, "You should be careful around these parts. You hear? I respect a man who can fight, but not a lot of other people are." And he sort of touches the wound on his head because it left a pretty nasty looking gash, and he beckons the other guys to join him outside, and they leave back into the thunderstorm.
Oh, hold on. Where are you going?
He says, "Listen, you said you don't want any trouble."
No, but there's power in numbers, and I got a job to do. There's no reason why we can't all get along.
All right, so roll that persuasion again.
Plus, what is it?
0.
Okay. Fuck off, all other dice. No one uses you. I got a 5.
You gotta hold it up to the lantern.
Got a 5.
They're just like, fuck off. We don't,
Alright, then.
we don't want anything from you.
Alright, I guess I pack my pipe and start smoking.
He said take it outside.
Yeah, they went outside, didn't they?
Yeah. Are
Alright,
you
so-
following him?
Out the door to smoke.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so it's
I'm a very unhealthy rogue.
you drink, you smoke. It's
I
disgusting.
drink, I smoke, which puts the tobacco scent all over my cape, so you could smell me.
It's very.
I'm also
disgusting.
pretty honest, and I'm a man of my words. I'm a really bad rogue.
Well, I mean, you're an inquisitor, so long as you really get the job done
Oh well.
in a very secretive manner, a secretive-ish manner.
All right, so I'm smoking.
All right, so first things first, you have to contact the PDA Brennhilde that's flying high up in the air. So the Inquisitors are sort of the ground troops, the operatives in the field. And sometimes what the Prime Dominion will do is they'll send their airships
Okay.
into the atmosphere, sort of offer any sort of support they can for the larger ground operation. And like like I said, rather, your mission is to uncover any cultist-like activity here. And in case you find any, and it's a lot more than you can handle, then your job is to relay that information to the PDA Brennhilde, and they will assist you in any way they can. So first things first, you have to, as part of the mission, like it's customary, you have to find a good place to hide, sort of shack up real quick.
Is there any abandoned buildings or something? Squat.
Yeah, you can find a nice place if you look around. Yeah,
All right.
nice place.
Nice place you got here.
All right, so you sort of trudge through the disgusting ramshackle cobble road that extends outward from the center of town.
Damn, I'm Hempstead. Funny stuff. Funny stuff.
There's lots of potholes and
I'm gonna
bodegas.
take the hood off. I'm inside now.
You find Jesus.
All that smoking.
Yeah. You find an abandoned thatch roof house, which there's nobody in there. There's a set of broken up stairs that lead to a second floor, and because you need to be high in order to, you need to be high up, as high as possible.
Hot operation.
You need to be as high up to the sky as possible in order to actually contact the PDA.
All right.
So, all right. So you get up there, you slam down a small little communication device. They call it a. Shit.
Good job.
A tin can with a piece of wire running through it.
No, I unfortunately didn't get that far. So let's just call it that. So you take the tin can with a little string on it, and you tie it to the roof.
Make a conch shell at this point.
Yeah, whatever. You set up your little communications array, and you turn the dial a bit.
Didn't get my communications degree for nothing.
Seriously.
Keep going.
You turn the dials and set the frequency to hone in on the PDA, and you're able to calibrate it just right to where you can just catch them through the storm. All right, so what are you gonna say?
I've set up base. These people suck.
The guy on the
It doesn't look like anybody here has the mental capacity to even be in a cult. Which, you know, generally they are pretty stupid, but this is a different kind of stupid.
You hear the Brennhilde's man on the receiver say, "Who is this?"
Wolfgang.
"Oh, Inquisitor."
Obviously.
You don't have to be rude.
I'm in a bad mood. This place sucks. You should see the shithole I'm sleeping in. Who sucks?
The man on the line, he says, "All right, so you set up? Wait, what do you see? Is everything all right?"
Well, what do I see?
Well, you just see a really shitty town.
All right, yeah. So the town, I just see a really run-down town.
No evidence of occult activity just yet, but you know that stuff in the
Everyone
tavern
looks.
happened.
Everyone looks pretty solemn. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened here.
All right, so it's good that you're still alive.
Thanks.
Well, dude, it's the backwaters of Geloi. Nobody knows the hell happens here.
Not much.
Yeah, not much except weird people coming into taverns and beating people up, I guess.
Well, I didn't get beat up.
So, yeah, you did the beating.
Yep, I always do the beating.
Basically say he mugged him.
Yeah, I guess kind of. All right. All right, so we actually have a message for you from the Dragon Emperor.
Okay.
He says he wants you to watch out for carnagers.
What the hell is that? I don't know what that is.
A carnager, it stands about 2 stories high. It's a massive hulking muscle. Its fingernails, they extend out to blades on either end. It's got the face of some kind of wolf-like creature.
2 stories?
Yeah, it's absolutely horrifying. I'm glad I'm not down there.
I'm in a 2-story building right now. Oh shit, I think that might have been one of those things. But I don't know for sure.
Do you want to investigate?
Yeah, sure.
Roll d20.
I definitely have proficiency in that, I'd feel.
No, so you got a +5 to that. Let's just say.
When I actually use this character, I swear to God, we gotta keep this coherent. I'm gonna be OP as hell. If I didn't roll an 11. Well, it's still a 16 with the +5.
All right, so you immediately jump up after hearing that, and you sort of mosey yourself onto the window. Like the way that this house is set up, it's like I said, it's completely run down. The center pillar in the middle of it's cracked completely in 2. So
You know, you'd think that the gang members in the pub would have alerted me that this shit goes on rather than people being hard asses. I think that's more important.
Yeah. Very, very good use of deductive reasoning, my friend. My fair inquisitor. Mein Kampf. Whoops. Cut it. Cut the stream.
Cancelled.
Mike, put your hood up. Too quick.
The FCC can't get me.
All right. So you stare out the window.
They're here.
All right, so you stare out the window. And you see the creature, the carnager that the man, the operator, was describing, stomping through town.
Well, that's a problem.
But the most interesting thing that you notice is that the townspeople are just walking right past it. Some of the people who are out right now, some of the thugs even, they just look at it and sort of step out of its way and let it pass through the town.
All right, I guess I'll try to sneakily follow it to see where it's going.
All right, roll that stealth.
What's that, a D20 plus what?
Plus 4, let's say. Whatever.
I have a plus 5 in investigation, but a plus 4 in stealth?
Roll the dice.
Just roll, please.
All right. What's my AC?
15.
Ow! I got a 12.
All right, so that's 16 again. All right, so you keep to cover, peeking around corners and watching for anybody who might be catching you. Yeah. And you see the Carnager approaching the center of town. There's like a wooden statue dedicated to Urzar there. And you notice that chained to it. It's very hard to make it out in the thunderstorm. But there is what looks to be some sort of a day laborer. He's gagged and blindfolded and chained to that to the wooden effigy of Urzar.
That's hot.
The Carnager roars high up into the air. And just rips. Just starts. Shut up. It starts ripping the man limb from limb. And devouring all the scraps and parcels of flesh that he gets on him.
I think I have got intel. Does it even care that would it even care if I'm watching?
It doesn't notice that you're there. You see one of the thugs approach the beast. And you can't quite make out what he's saying in this thunderstorm, unless you want to roll perception.
Sure, why not?
Roll D20.
I got a 14.
All right, so let's say that you have a +3 to perception, or +2. Yeah, let's say you got a +2. So another 16. All right. So you put your ear to the wind and try to make out what they're saying as best as you can, and you can make out a couple of words. You hear him say, "Mysterious man," and he says somewhere in town.
That's me. I'm gonna
Remember, your mission, if it did get too hairy, was to call down the support from the Brennhilde.
What should I do?
Unless you can just manage it yourself, of course. Inquisitor.
I wish I could ask the audience what I should do, but I can't.
Audience, what should he do?
There's a little delay, so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Okay, let's give him. Okay, I'll give you time to wonder what you should do, and let's give him until 6:02.
7:02, you mean?
Oh yes.
It's already 7:02.
That's a lot of time.
Okay, let's give him until 7.
I'm just gonna shoot the frickin' rat Carvenger in the head.
Huh?
Just let me make a move.
Okay, fine.
Dude, let me shoot him in the head, and then I'm gonna run away as fast as possible.
All right, so you whip out your Peacemaker.
That's my gun's name, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It's ironic.
Yeah. The brilliant marvel of technology crafted in the Prime Dominion's Undercity. And you take aim. Roll that D20. This is definitely with sneak attack this time.
$14.
All right, so that's let's say it's plus. Let's say it's +5.
Okay.
All right.
And then what about the sneak attack damage? Is it 4?
Hold on.
I got the hiccups. Compromised.
All right, so the Peacemaker releases its charge, as the hammer slams into the pan, and the bullet jettisons from the barrel with a mighty crack. Hidden quite expertly, by the way, by the sounds of thunder and lightning.
Yeah, that's why I did it. See, I'm smart.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, alright, so roll 3d4s, and we'll add 3 to that.
All right, so the thing is, like, it's such a crazy glare. That's why I'm not able to see.
You want me to roll it for you?
Yeah.
Actually, just roll a d12.
All right, sure. Oh yeah, it's a smart idea.
It's just that you're guaranteed a little bit more damage when you roll the 3d4.
I got a 7.
Okay, so that's 10. All right,
Okay.
so the silver bullet, which is every round in the Peacemaker, slams to the back of the Carnager. Unfortunately, it didn't quite hit the head. You hit like its upper shoulder bone. It's clavicle. I don't think that's what it actually is, but it lets out a. You don't have to do this time. It lets out a howl. It lets out a howl of pain.
You're right.
No, it's actually from the back though. What is that?
That's
Oh,
the
scapula.
collarbone.
No, I meant the scapula actually,
Okay.
because it's turned towards.
I'm sure everybody cares.
The bullet smashes right into its scapula, shattering it completely. Painful. Lets out a howl of pain. No.
Do I have any ball bearings?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna like throw them all over the ground, and then I'm gonna leap out.
All right. So you toss the ball bearings on the ground, hoping to set a sneaky type of trap. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what are you going to say as you jump out?
I don't know. It's good, like I guess whistle.
All right. The Carnager whips around, and the
With the sword, like I have one of my short swords ready.
all right. The Carnager whips around, and the thugs and the townspeople just sort of run away like as fast as they can into their homes and in whatever direction to seek shelter. And the Carnager stands before you, menacingly, snarling and brandishing its sharp, vicious-looking claws. And he's gonna lunge at you. All right, so roll initiative. Roll d20.
Mind you, those ball bearings.
I'm minding the ball bearings, don't worry.
Mind my balls. Bear them in mind.
God, just put on your glasses.
I got an
Put on your monocle.
18.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're all the way over here. No wonder you can't put them on.
Up, you got a 19, but you got a +5, and he's got only a +2. So yours is higher. Or whatever. Whatever. Oh my god. All right, so
Damn, what's my fighting style for the fighter, dude?
dueling.
All right, do I have a buckler or something? So I have shields.
No, you got your pistol and you have the Peacemaker and your swords, your blades.
Well, one of those is a weapon, so I wouldn't get the dueling bonus.
Wait, Evan?
I wouldn't get the dueling bonus if I have two weapons in my hands.
Yeah, but I think dueling is for melee.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
I think dueling is like specifically melee. All right, so what are you gonna do? You have the initiative on him.
Shoot him again.
All right, so the Peacemaker is single shot, of course. So you chamber another silver bullet, and you fire again. Roll that d20. This is Bloodborne.
I got it too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got it too.
Aww.
He's even got the hat.
Yeah. The shot goes wide and slams to the wooden effigy of Urzar. Now the creature's going to swipe at you.
From all the way over there?
No, he's moving. Oh, wait, yeah. Well, he's going to try to swipe at you, so he's going to move towards you. And unfortunately, he's not going to see your ball bearings. So,
Is he at disadvantage?
no, the way that ball bearings works is if they try to move on them, they have to roll a dexterity saving throw. So,
Please bust your ass.
19, so he didn't bust his ass.
Fuck.
but he does move a half movement, so he's gonna notice that they're there. He's gonna kind of slip almost, but then he's gonna sort of gain his composure and start moving at you again. Unfortunately, he has 50 feet of movement, so
Crap.
so he's gonna be on you in an instant, and he's gonna swipe at you.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really disgusting.
What do you get?
Is it
Great.
3 plus 6? So that's a 9. So
Doesn't meet your AC.
yeah, no,
Nope, I'm
it
good.
doesn't meet your AC at all.
Ah, sucker.
He swipes at you, and you duck just in time. All right, so it's the new round, so we're gonna roll initiatives again.
What?
No, remember I told you?
No.
Yeah, I did. I was like, we roll initiative every round.
Why?
We better get cranky. 'Cause
It-
we have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, please just do it.
That's so stupid, dude.
No, it's a variant
Whatever.
rule for initiative. Like you do it every round. It keeps it dynamic, so you don't expect people to go at a certain time. You know.
You can't
I got an 18. There's no way he's beating that.
It's an 20.
11. Okay, so it's your move, Inquisitor.
Are my swords silvered?
Yeah, everything's silvered.
All right, let me stab this dude.
All right, roll that d20 for attacking.
I got an 8. And then plus what?
That was a +4, I think.
No, it was plus 4.
And then plus my dueling bonus, right? Oh, that's damage.
No, that's damage. That's damage. So 8 plus 4 is 12.
Did I hit?
That's about as much as an ogre has. So yeah,
Greg.
correct.
All right, what do I roll for damage, boyo?
That is a d8 since it's you're using your rapier or your short sword.
I have both.
Yeah. I said you have 2 short swords, a rapier, and
I'm gonna
5
use a
daggers.
short sword because I think a rapier is pretty heavy.
No, you can use a rapier one hand. Oh wait, no.
Just make your attack.
Yeah, no, that's man-handed, so it's not light enough. So yeah, just roll a d6.
Where's my click clacks?
Can you roll for him?
Mike, it's the square one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 6
I got a 2.
All right, so you stab him right in his. You sort of push upward into his rib cage. Lets out a splatter of blood. You can hear coming from the house the sound of the operator saying, "Inquisitor, Inquisitor, are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm good.
You rip out your rapier and notice that
Short sword.
Yeah, whatever. Immediately as you do, the wound heals pretty much instantly.
I'm not as okay as I thought.
Now it is his turn. He's gonna swipe at you once more. 2. He goes wide and just barely misses the very top of your head.
I'm gonna run away.
All right, so you gonna disengage?
Yeah,
All right,
the Joestar secret technique. I'm gonna run back to my house.
to my house. You once again hear the sounds of the operator blaring on the radio, asking you if you're all right, if you need any help.
Back up, back up.
And he says, "You said back up."
Yeah, I should back up.
But I can't back up in my chair. There's no wheels on. I'm kidding. He says, "All right, Inquisitor, we're sending down the cavalry. Hold on tight." All right. So you hear the sounds of what might be thunder off in the distance, but in reality you notice it pretty well. It's the jettisoning of the drop pods from the airships that the Prime Dominion manufactures.
Okay.
It's at least try to sound interested. Jeez.
I am interested.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so the Carnager rips the roof off the thatch house clean off, and and he lets out a vicious roar at you. But just as he's about to swipe at you again, you hear the sounds of a massive impact happens close to the center of town and almost about 4 more times around you. The Carnager looks behind him, and and you see a beam of incandescent red bright light smash into his face.
Like a laser pointer.
Yeah, exactly. About 3 more happening in rapid succession smash all across his body, setting it alight and cutting his arms and torso clean in half. The Skyhammers are here. Men dressed in... men partially armored in steel plates carrying specialist.
Wait a minute, if they could do all this, why the hell did I show up in the first place?
It's just circumstantial. Okay, fine. Unfortunately, we're out of time though. So I'm just gonna tell you what happens. the Skyhammers, after getting clearance from the Dragon Emperor, kill everybody in the town and burn it down.
Oh my god! Well,
Down.
just another day at work, and I pack my pipe.
And you ride off into the thunder sunset.
Yeah.
The thunder and lightning and rain sunset.
Yep.
All right, fair enough. All right, so that was it. Special thanks for the guest who never arrived.
Oh my god.
So we could do this.
So yeah, we did this instead
Yeah, we did this instead.
because we could not come up with anything better.
Yeah,
and
we
philosophy sucks.
Yeah, D&D's better. Okay, so thank you. What do you have to say, Mike, for yourself? What do you have to say for that horrible show we just did?
I want to play more D&D.
All right, fair enough. We're going down.